we are, season 5, episode 32. Let me catch my breath. You know, sometimes the best laid plans. Anyway, forget it. Oddly enough, hadn't really even had a good couple of drinks today. That's not true. We went to the Bengals game.
No, well, we watched the Bengals.
We watched the Bengals. We didn't go to we went and watched it. It doesn't matter. We're here. It's season 5. It's episode 32. We're bringing you something crazy. So when I think of the fall season, I think of like stormy weather. And then, of course, automatically you think of the Dark and Stormy. And if you paid attention, we're doing the Black and Stormy. Paul, that's the same thing. My friend, it's not. So we have a crazy fun cocktail tonight. And here's what's crazy about it. So this particular liquor, spirit, alcohol was gifted to us. Jeff, thank you. And I've had it sitting there and I've been waiting to try to find a cocktail to do. It hit me this weekend. We're doing it tonight. Blue Monkey Quarantina. Only business is monkey business. Hold on one second. Puppy. This is what we do. Come on.
Come on, puppy.
We're all going in here. Puppies too. Folks, the only business is monkey business. And, oh yeah, the cameras are messed up, so bear with us. Boom. Here it is. So we kind of half figured out what's wrong with our studio. And that is the fact that there was a huge update, and of course it erased some camera. You don't care about this. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. Only for the reason that my production manager has left the room and I'm stalling just ever so slightly. Why? It doesn't matter. Just to make sure it's working. You know, I just sit here and drink. By the way, I don't do a lot of pre-mixed cocktails.
It looks like it's working.
But it's canvas, right?
Canvas. Yes.
Canvas.
We keep saying it wrong.
Canvas?
No, it's canvas.
It's canvas. Anyway, they're delicious. It's a local distillery, and they make their own little bottled canned cocktails. This one is a habanero cucumber.
Yes. Jalapeno, but habanero. Close enough.
It's a pepper and cucumber. And then bourbon?
No, vodka.
Vodka. I don't know. It's delicious. Folks, but here we are. Are you ready for this? Let me take you back. Let me take you back to 1752. Yeah, 1752. We're going to Riga, which is located in Latvia.
Oh, okay.
So the backstory of this is this bottle was gifted to Jeff, our friend. Thank you to the Marmers. And he wanted a cocktail made with it. And Paul do it. And I'm doing it. So this goes back to 1752. Abraham Kunze, he was a pharmacist. So like any great true liqueur, they all start off medicinal, right? I mean, man, I should have been a doctor. But everything starts off that it's going to be this great, fantastic cure-all for everything. And legend has it that this stuff was so good that the Catherine the Great, when she visited Riga, she had was ill. I'm gonna say deathly ill. I don't know if that's true, but I know she was ill, and they served this to her, and it cured her. So here's to hoping we'll see what we get cured tonight.
Such an interesting bottle.
So it's a clay bottle. If you see the bottom, clay. And so what is it? Well, I tell you, but then I got to kill you because it's a secret. It's a matter of fact. Oh, it doesn't say secret recipe. It says original recipe, and there's the year 1752. I'm not making any of this up, folks. This is all fact and things I can read off of a bottle. The point is this. It was a secret. It's 24 ingredients.
And marketing people would never lie.
No, you don't lie. That's why, which one is it? Hold on. One of my favorite ones. That's why this looks like some great classic, like this has been around forever. But they make that bottle look like it's old. It ain't old. Anyway, back to 1752, it was a secret. And here's who knew how to make it. The chief liquor maker, that's the title that I found. That's what they called him. And I'd like to say, be appropriate and say them or they, or it was a him. I promise you. It was the chief liquor maker. And he and a few apprentices were the only ones that knew the recipe. Now, that worked out great until about 1939. And in 1939, something happened. And that was most of the Latvia population left. They got the hell out of there because of the Soviet occupation of Latvia. So they ran for their lives and left, and so went the recipe. Until it was after World War II when a few former employees were able to basically piecemeal back from what they'd heard and knew and had been able to gather, and they put together the recipe once again. It is still a secret recipe. There's still apparently the same recipe, but that's what we're going with tonight. So there it is. Now we do have a photo though.
We do?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to push any buttons.
I know, it works. That one works, I promise. Are we up?
Yeah, on Twitch, but it looks like there's a pause on Facebook and YouTube.
What kind of pause?
Like, I'm not seeing any activity on either one of them.
Sorry, folks, we're trying. We try our best.
Oh, okay, they're back. Sorry,
They're back.
good.
They're
Okay.
working.
So, I'm afraid to push this.
No, it's going to work.
All right,
Trust me.
All right, at least.
Get it. Ah!
Okay, look at that.
Wait.
Stuff working.
There it is. Right.
Yeah. You're close. You're close.
Am I-
There we go.
right?
There we go. Yes.
This.
Yes, we're good.
So this right here, there's all sorts of flavors. So this is the original Riga Black Balsam. That's our liqueur of the night. And again, 24 ingredients, mostly natural, different spices and herbs and such. It's got a, you didn't smell it yet.
No.
I'm going to go around. You're better at this than me, but it's kind of almost got, I can smell like a little bit of ginger. I can smell some maybe vanilla notes, some
Wow, that's
lime. Right? Am I close on anything?
I don't know. I feel like I smell some fig in there or something.
Big. She's not big and kidding around either. So anyway, that's what we're using tonight.
It doesn't taste like Malort, does it?
No, this is no Malort. This is good stuff. And what's interesting about it?
Does it say balsam on it?
Yeah, yeah. Riga Black Balsam.
Like it's got balsam in it?
I don't think so. It's a good question. I didn't do that much. I only did 8 minutes. I appreciate the challenges in the last minute. But they also have different flavors. They have a cherry. They have a black currant. So
Why couldn't Jeff give us the black cherry?
well, this was
Black
gifted to him.
currant. Oh, okay.
This was what was given to him, and it's kind of hard to find. So I'm giving you. I'm now throwing 2 crazy cocktails back to back, because last week we did the Screwball, which isn't hard to find, but it's just an odd liqueur, and now I'm giving you
Another one.
Riga Black Balsam. Anyway, there it is. So the cocktail, for God's sakes, I'll just make a cocktail. I'm going to make a cocktail. So, hold. Here's what we're doing tonight. This is a mix in a glass kind of a cocktail, which is, I think, fun. So you're going to ice up your glasses. I would go with like what I'm doing, the Tom Collins. Still working?
Yeah. Yep. Facebook's acting weird, but everybody else is acting normal.
All right.
It's a Facebook thing.
Can I do a, by the way, can I give an update?
Yes.
So I didn't color it in. As of last cocktail show, we were at 6,500. I should have colored this in. We are now at about 12,500.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thank you. We're right here. I don't know if you noticed this cocktail glass to fill it, though. It goes a long way still, folks. So, go out there. Make your orders today. We need 100 with some good donations, and we'll get there. I got faith. I got faith in every one of you out there. So, here's what we're doing. We're coming in with 1 ginger beer. So, oddly enough, and I can't tell you this whole story, but just today we're introduced to a new flavor, new maker of ginger beer. It's called Bundaberg, and it's out of Australia, and it is a very, very good ginger beer that we just learned about today. So we bought it, and it's got a fun little pop tab too, which is.
And Sean, if you're watching this, at some point you really need to try this Bundaberg. I know you have your own preference, but you really need to try this one.
So you're going to find out. So we're going to come in with my glasses. We're going to come in with about 3 ounces of ginger beer. Then we're going to come in with some lime juice. You're going to need about 3/4 of an ounce. That's about a half a lime, which is how we're going to do this tonight. Yeah, that's going to do it. So 3/4 ounce. Coming back in on the other one.
And you're telling me I cannot use the cam, correct?
3/4 ounce. I would
split cam.
Hit it. Let's see what happens. Where are we going?
Okay.
That one doesn't. Try the other one. That. Huh. So wait. Do the first cam. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
There's the bar, but I don't think it gets...
Oh, okay.
Wait.
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, folks. That's your camera for there. Then we're going to come in with some simple syrup. Just about a half an ounce per. Then right in the glass. Right in the glass. Just go ahead and give that a little stir. Ooh, hold on to the glass as you stir. That helps. So the problem is you really can't shake this separately because it's ginger beer and it's carbonated and it'll kind of explode on you. So don't do that. So there's our base. Now, here's what's interesting to Paul. So it's probably not that interesting. However, as I read the different recipes for this, and it's hard to get this recipe, and I'm going to tell you why. One, it's from Latvia, and I literally watched the video with 2 guys doing this cocktail, all in Serbian. I'm assuming it's Serbian. I understood like maybe 8 words out of the whole thing, but I tried to follow ingredients. And what I noticed is in some of the recipes, it calls for cola. And I was like, come on, really? Where's the cola? And then I saw the video, one where they use it and when they don't. It's just a splash of cola, and it's purely for color. Because what happens is if I go straight now to this, which some of them do, it's just a very stark contrast. But if I just add a splash of cola, right, it just stormies up the water a bit. And then we're going to come in with a good solid ounce of right? It's going to float right on top. But again, with that Coke, it just gives it a little bit more of a layer.
Yeah.
There it is. Folks, then we're going to garnish it. We're going to come in with our lime. And any complaints? Anybody?
No.
Side note, another side note. If you're out there, folks, not only do we want your donations, but we've put a couple PSAs out there. Is that right? Would you consider that?
Yes.
And what I would say is to track those down. I think they're enjoyable. Watch those. Share those. Hold. Mint.
Gotta wake it up.
Gotta wake it up. We're going to come in right here.
What's left of the garden mint.
Right. Anyway, you're going to want to donate, or share those videos and put it out there. You know, there's lots of people out there. We're just looking for anything. We do ask for a $250 donation. You don't have to do that. If you can do a little more, great. And you can do less. If 100 people gave me, $10, we're in business. So anyway, back to the cocktail. There it is. It's gorgeous looking, right?
Yeah, it is.
Just take a peek at that. It's just hold.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's pretty.
Ooh. All right. Now, I'm gonna drink this two ways. One, straight like this. Then I'm gonna give it the obligatory dip mix. But I want to hit it just right up with the way it is right now. Oh. So it's basically there is a hint of licorice in it, but it's soft. It's not like that. You know, some people don't like licorice. You would like this licorice. Oh, that's good. Very herbal. However, I also realize I'm getting all of that. So I'm going to just give it the obligatory, let's really mix it and then try it. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Stir?
Yeah, I trust you.
All right. It's a nice, I'm going to call it a nice fall drink. Cheers. Coming around. Boop. There it is. Lobster mint. There we go. Try it. Tell me that's not good.
Ooh, that is good.
Right?
I don't know what that tastes like. But
That's unique, right?
It's very unique.
It's very unique. And
I like it very much.
And I'm going to call that a good unique. I know sometimes you hear that. It's like sparkling personality. And no, this is unique in a very great way.
Actually, it's got like a date.
You're right. Kind of a figgy jam.
Yeah.
But then a little bit of lime.
Yeah.
And there's not a ton of lime in this. And the ginger beer kind of cuts it. By the way, we used all diet tonight. You're welcome if you're watching your calorie count. But anyway, no, that is a delicious drink. Easy to make. Now, I want to be clear. This is not the Dark and Stormy. Dark and Stormy, we're using rums. We're talking about World War I is when that came out in Bermuda. That's not what this is. This is a riff, if you will, of that drink. Now, I will tell you, I looked up for cocktails with Riga Black Balsam. And again, this is the drink of Latvia. Yeah, so this is, well, of Riga. But of all of Latvia, this is kind of like a go-to.
How do they drink it?
Glad you asked. How do they drink it? A lot of people just drink it straight up. They'll sip on it and have it with something else. Also, I'm going to give you two more popular ways.
I really like that.
Coffee.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
They'll mix it with coffee and have it with that. Sometimes they'll mix it with a hot juice, heat it up. And then the other thing they'll do is...
Put in a mulled cider.
Yeah, be good. The most popular way, as far as fruit juices go, it's actually a shooter. And they'll do half a glass, tall shot glass, of peach juice. And then they'll top that, they'll float that on top. And that's very popular.
So that like an aperitif?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that. Not in my research. Last thing I'll give you, and Jeff, you didn't even know this when you handed this over. One random fact that I was pretty proud of that I'm going to look into, I don't know, some other day. But one of the first countries that decided to begin importing this, which really got it out into the market, and again, I'm talking about like 1800s. Shelby, give me the country.
England?
Come on.
I don't know. Don't put that on me.
Now guess.
I don't know.
If there's ever a question about any country,
Denmark.
the answer is always Denmark. Come on, people.
It took me a minute.
It's always Denmark. And yes, it was Denmark. By God, the Vikings, they love this stuff.
Jeff says it's good over vanilla ice cream.
I did read that as well. Thank you, Jeff. I did. I read that. You can, and I don't know if you saw when I poured it out. I mean, it's got a very viscous, very heavy viscous liquid. Well, you saw it float like easy, but no, it's delicious. I'd probably try mixing this with about anything.
And brewer, who day?
So anyway, folks, there it is. That is your Black and Stormy, not to be confused with the trademarked Dark and Stormy. Not going to get in trouble over that. This is our own little thing. So there it is. Folks, hopefully you don't have a Black and Stormy night. Hopefully you just have a good night, and welcome to fall and all that stuff. And the last time I say it, folks, let's get on this. Coat drive time. LC Coat Drive, November 11th and 12th. That's the telethon. Would love your orders well before that so we can plan out 100 cocktails. We're at $12,500-ish dollars in donations. Just got a few today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks to everybody who's been jumping in. We're looking for more, always. And I'll give you this little random fact just to pull at your heartstrings. We actually had a school, we had to reduce their order because I don't think we can get enough coats. What they need is 750 coats. And unfortunately, we can't get that much. We're kind of capped. I think we can get to 2,100 coats. That's kind of our little internal goal. But that's going to take 50 grand. And we're not even at 50 grand. Folks, we got to do this. We have more and more schools not only asking, but they're asking for more. 10 coats.
Every cocktail.
Every cocktail that we do, $250. That's 10 coats.
Impacts
10 kids. Yeah. And watch me drink those cocktails and see what that impacts. That's a different story. Folks, cheers. Thank you. Love you. Love your support. We'll see you next Sunday. We're out.